really had a tough night. I'm just gonna go play with the trains. Hey, you looking mighty fine. It'd be a shame if anything happened to you. Oh, I like trains. Hey, look, it's up, man. What up, dude? Ah! Hey guys, SaveAsUntitled's here, and sorry Lazy Saturday is now actually Lazy Sunday, and I'm not saying it right, but for this Lazy Saturday I'm going to play a game of LA Noire because one, I'm kind of tired now, and I also need something to do, and LA Noire is a fun game, and there's not much talking for me because I was kind of feeling sick today, and that's why Lazy Saturday wasn't put up on the correct time, but here you go, it's LA Noire, and I'm just going to play a case from start to finish, and I'll explain things as they come along, and such in words.
Of course we will look into it. Yes, I'm aware that it's an election year. Keep a hold of your head, Counselor. Now is not the time to lose your nerve. It would appear that someone has hocked a rose gold wedding ring and matching engagement ring. Sound familiar?
Deirdre Muller.
Press the pawnbroker and see what you can find out. The address is 348 South Main Street. The Muller case goes before the grand jury next week, and the DA does not want any egg on his face. Then get out to the railroad depot on Santa Fe Avenue. We have another poor unfortunate found this morning beside a railroad line. 40-year-old white one.
Right, Skipper.
So it looks like we have to go check out the pawn thing for an old case that you guys don't know about because that happened.
Body and Deirdre Muller's ring. The Emperor may soon have to come to terms with the fact that he's wearing no clothes.
Exactly. Did you get that book of riddles shoved up your ass?
But it looks like we have to go check out the pawn store for something else we already... another mission I already did early in the game. This game is a really enjoyable game. I'm borrowing it from someone, and let's set this as our location. I'm borrowing it from my one friend. He has like the full edition. I'm not even sure if this is a regular case or not, or a DLC, because this is like the... Ah, shut up, dude. This is like the all DLC mission, but... And I hear music.
You've got to admit,
and
this
so
is
much
looking odd.
stuff.
Anyone could pawn a ring.
But if you take it along with all of the other indicators...
Cole, Hugo Moeller was identified by the school's groundkeeper. He's our guy.
Witnesses have fingered the wrong guy before.
He ran, for God's sakes.
And he always maintained he was set up.
Yeah, that's stuff to do with an earlier case. But if you see this game and you think it's cool and you want to play it, buy the game. It's a really enjoyable game, and I'm going to cut this loading screen out. And I think I was talking about something, but I forget about it now. Let's go to the pawn store. Oh, this is looking nice. Oh, how about you? I like this place too. Okay, now they're actually here. I just felt like doing that thing in the beginning of doing the people, and more talking.
Detectives Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. You have a rose gold wedding and...
No, don't what you talking about.
David Bremner.
Oh, what up?
Am I gonna get something for this pledge? Gave that bum money, now you guys are gonna leave me short.
How much did you give him?
50 bucks?
Try another number.
20?
Try 10. Feel lucky you're getting it.
I have the rings right here.
Yeah, the voice acting and the body acting in this game is incredible. And this is how you observe clues. You like look at them and you serve. It's like an episode of... Oh, that's weird.
Here?
Maker's mark. Usually traceable. That one came from Hartfield's Jewelry.
Why now? Where we have to go next?
Thanks for the tip.
But it's basically like an episode of a crime scene show that you get to play. It's really enjoyable. And is there anything to do with this ring? I wouldn't think so, but... Oh, there we go.
Does this mark mean anything?
Hallmark.
22 carat? Is that, like... That's... I think that's really, really, really good.
What have you got on the guy who brought these in?
Goes by the name of Percy B. Shelley. Gave an address. 15 Poland Street, London, Tulare County.
Can you give us a description of the man who pawned these rings?
Not sure.
Oh, come on.
Medium height.
There
medium
you go.
build,
You know something.
Dark hair, I think. Sorry. He just had one of those
Oh,
frozen
that's
faces.
nice.
We'll be in touch, Mr.
But the voice acting and body acting in this game is just incredible, and there's not much music, and I like how when you're investigating its crime scene, it like tells you when you have all the clues by like sounds. You can turn that out though, and that place over there that has that sign over there. That sign is like on tons of loading screens. And you can drive yourself, but for lack of time purposes, I'm just gonna have the other guy drive. Wait, don't we? Why can't we go to the place where that guy just described? Well, I guess we'll just go to the train yard real quick, and this is how you do stuff. If you don't drive, you can set location. Even if you do drive, you set the location, and it shows you where to drive to, and you can also ask your partner for directions. But for the sake of time, and for this spot, we're going to let this guy, who I don't like the partner, drive. And now they're going to talk about things.
We could have the local troopers check out the Tulare County address.
The address is bogus.
Huh?
Purpose having fun with us. The guy who's been sending the Dahlia letters is also the guy who pawned the rings.
How do you figure that?
Percy Bysshe Shelley wrote the poem that came with the Dahlia letter. The Dahlia letters are genuine, but the man who killed Elizabeth Short may have also killed
Bum, bum, bum.
And how do we prove that, Phelps? Skipper ain't gonna like this one.
We're gonna have to rely on this guy tripping up on his own vanity.
I love this game. It's so cool. Oh, that's a nice car I've got there. I'm just gonna stare at it for a little bit. Oh, look, people. What up?
You boys ready? Follow me.
Alright. Oh, really? We have
We
to
should keep this
drive?
development
Meh.
with the
Oh,
base.
well, you get to see some driving real quick, and we're gonna
We're all
follow
on the
this
same
dude.
team, Rusty.
Chain of command, Phelps. The skipper will decide who needs to know.
I'm
Got
not
it?
very good at driving in this game.
Just don't like it.
You're lucky we're not on the roads now. I'd be crashing into a million people. I'm terrible at that. Whoa, photo time! What are we taking pictures of? Oh, jeez. The only one of the bad things about this game is really graphic.
I look after all the rail depots.
What have you got?
The Negro, Nelson Gaines, called it in. I came down here to make sure him and the other guy, Jameson, stuck around.
Jameson found the body?
Something like that. Guy makes me sick.
We'll talk to the coroner. Keep an eye on both of them.
Okay, so now we get to do one of my favorite things in the game: investigate the crime scene. And you'll hear a ding that will happen when you're able to like investigate something like that. And that doesn't mean the thing's important. It just means there's stuff there to open. And usually you want to check these things because the bars people usually visit, you can go check them.
Maybe someone at Mensch's.
Like
will
that.
remember.
It always seems like those little bar things leave the stuff in. Ooh, a list. Let's see what this is.
This is a chit for personal items, not booze. It's an angle worth investigating.
Why? Yeah, it's a liquor store and she has a bunch of stuff she wants from it. Seems odd. Maybe someone was cheating on someone. Let's check her purse. Let's steal her money. Let's check this. Even though I think the letter's probably gonna be more important.
We could go over to the lot and see what they know about her.
Okay, so.
That's gonna be difficult, Cole. Keystone Studio lot closed back.
Oh, geez, that's not good. Well, there's a false lead. Let's see what this is.
Someone was trying to get her.
Oh, it's a half letter too. That's interesting. What I like about this game is some cases, and I'm playing this case for the first time, some cases leave you really wondering. Like one case bothered me so much, like there's two guys who seem equally guilty, that I played through the mission again right after because it just bothered me so much. It's a really good game. And I believe this is the coroner.
What are you thinking, Ray?
The city keeps tossing us dead bodies. We're just running to catch up.
No. Oh, I thought that was the coroner. I'm trying to find out where he is, and that's the guy with the questions. Usually you want to get all the clues out of the way before you start questioning people. Let's see. Let's look at the... There's the coroner, dude. I knew he didn't look like the coroner. And, let's see. Does she still have rings on her finger? Oh, God.
Another
The
missing.
Dahlia's at it again. Jesus. Well, basically, there's, like, as of now, I think there's, like, a supposed, like, serial killer, and he always, like, steals the rings, and apparently he has, like, a size 8 shoe. I don't know much, like, if you actually get to see him in the game or something, I don't know, but it's so cool, and all the murders seem to be connected. It's weird. It's a game that keeps you guessing, I like. And it leads you to stuff, but it gives you enough room to see what you're doing that it's nice. And was she strangled?
The smell?
Very good. There is the usual evacuation smell, but it appears she's been living rough for quite some time.
Very strong smell of alcohol.
Well, the autopsy will tell, but I would assume that
Oh,
she was
from that
inebriated.
cutscene we saw, she was probably
More exact
inebriated.
about the time of death.
No later than 2 a.m. The state the body was in, a 1 or 2 hour window is the best I can do.
Seems like all the other murders were like around 2 a.m. too. Let's talk to Mr. Coroner. And hear that sound, that's a glorious sound to tell that all the clues have been
What have we
found.
got here?
White female, approximately 40 years of age, lipstick smudges on the face, but no writing, at least nothing legible. A blunt force trauma to the temple, nose, and eye regions. Ligature marks point to the probable cause of death.
Not
being
again.
Strangulation.
That's another thing about the Black
idea
Dahlia.
of
Black
the time of
Dahlia,
death?
always strangulation
From her
usually.
temperature, after midnight would be my guess.
Okay, now we've done that, and let's, before we go talk to people, let's call in that thing we found. When you find things that you, like, can't usually find out yourself, like the location of something, or look up on people, you get to call the coroner. No, I can't think of any other word besides the coroner. You call the operator or something, and they tell you what's going on. What up, haters?
Phelps, badge 1247.
Phelps is just such a likable character.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on Levine's Liquor. Closest store to the Santa Fe Avenue rail yard, if possible.
Just a moment, Detective. Closest store would be the one at 939 South Hope
Okay,
Street.
cool.
Thanks for your help.
It's awesome with stuff like this. It just makes it like, it gives you this giant open world, but with choice possibilities. That's why I like creativity within, like, within an area you're supposed. I like a piece of I like it as like a piece of paper. They tell you what to do, but you have your whole means to draw whatever you want. That's a
Detective
terrible
Phelps
analogy,
of
but
Galloway,
let's talk to this dude.
homicide. Can you tell me exactly what happened?
We were shutting cars over to the main line when I saw this man here lying on top of this woman. The woman wasn't moving and seemed to be in a bad way.
What time was this?
About 7:30 this morning, sir.
Thanks for your help. Have you given Patrolman Hart your details?
I have.
Thank you. You can go now.
Okay, cool. So that guy was none good business. He's not the guy we have to do the really big investigation. I'm guessing it's this dude. Yep.
Detective Phelps, LAPD homicide.
John Ferdinand Jameson.
We need you to answer some questions, John.
If you don't mind, I prefer Ferdinand.
Don't push your luck, knucklehead.
What were you doing to the body, Ferdinand?
Are you sure you won't be upset?
I don't like this guy.
Try me, Ferdinand.
I was kissing
Oh,
her.
what the? You creep?
It's not against the law.
Shut up.
There's no
Take
law
your
against
beating
it.
like a man.
Turn
the
out your
heck,
pockets,
man?
Ferdinand.
You're weird, bro. Lipstick. Another thing with the Dahlia.
Classic Carmine.
This guy's weird. I don't like this guy. I really don't like this guy. He scares me.
Is this yours, Ferdinand?
No. I found it near her purse. I thought she could use some
Oh.
lipstick.
Rusty, stop. Don't hit him.
I don't like this guy at all. Let's see. And then you get to pick the questions you ask. Interference with the evidence.
You went through her purse?
It wasn't like she needed it. I took a look.
So usually with these questioning things, you can pick truth, doubt, or lie. If you say truth, you don't need evidence to prove it. If you hit doubt, you don't need evidence to prove it. But if you hit lie, you're going to need evidence to prove that they're lying. In this situation, this guy seems already in the blue and he just got punched in the face, so I'm going to think he's truthing. Also, you can use your intuition points, which you get like them every once in a while, to take one of the decisions away. So I'm going to go with truth.
Did you take any money?
Wasn't any to take. I found her lipstick and her matchbook over on the mat. Not much else.
And when you get a check mark next to a question, that means you chose the right answer. But if you get anything else, you don't get it. And that could lead to you not getting some evidence. It won't lead you to finish the case out how it should be. The cases have a bunch of different endings, and let's ask him about this.
You found the body?
Yes, I did. I work
Creep.
here. I was coming off shift and headed home.
I'm going to have to doubt him on this. I don't like this guy.
Why didn't you report the body, Jameson? Do you know how this is going to look to a jury?
A jury? What gives? I could tell that she was dead. I came through here about midnight last night. She wasn't here then.
Let me poke him again.
You're under arrest, Jameson. We'll see how
I
this
think we
plays
got
out.
the question right then.
Until then, you can think a little on how you'd like to be treated if you were found dead.
I'm telling you, it's not illegal. Me and some friends.
Even though I usually don't like Rusty,
You get this sack of
that
shit into
my
a cell.
companion,
I'll deal with
my
him later.
partner,
Sure, Rusty.
I kind of like him more now. I like you, Rusty. I like you as a good friend, Rusty. That guy is weird as crap. Also, you can take any car you want at any time, because they all drive a little differently, but I'm just gonna stick with my cool police car because it looks cool. And there's also, like, as you're driving the places, if you drive them yourself, you can, like, do street crimes and stuff. So, we can go to the bar that she frequents or the liquor store. I want to go to the bar first. Rusty, take us there, Mr. Chauffeur. That would be funny if we're just like, hey, you can drive. He's like, no. You're the rookie. I'm gonna drive, and he just makes you drive, and you can't skip over it. But another cutting away to this. See, like,
It reads that those goddamn Chinese want to sell the relief food that we're sending them.
Yeah. Yeah, I read about that.
Those people are starving. They can't do that.
Want to sell the food to fund the civil war against the communists.
Really? Guess that's okay then.
and that's why I kind of don't.
Armies can't fight
That's
without
why
food.
I kind of don't like Rusty. He just
Spend all
seems
your
like
money on weapons, but you
an
still
asshole.
have to have the will to fight. Unfortunately, the Reds will win in China.
Watch your mouth. You know what you're saying?
The people of this country overthrew a king. You think the Chinese will balk at an emperor if they are starving?
And just like this little banter that they add into for this, and I just really enjoy this game. It's basically like I said before, it's like a crime scene. It's like an episode of any crime show that you get to control. And I love like the mystery aspect and like you don't know what's going on and you have to be like it's like what I usually do during when I'm watching like crime shows and stuff. I look for like what it's trying to give you in the information. This one it kind of it makes you the monk or the Sean of Psych. I don't really watch that much crime shows anymore, but I used to a lot. They just really intrigue me, and I as much as I keep saying this, I really like this game, and I like just how free but non-free it is. And always, people who get murdered always end up at bars. It's just a frequent for the murdered.
Drink, fellas.
Phelps, Galloway, homicide. We need to ask you some questions concerning Evelyn Summers.
Phelps is always a little bit
I'm off the
angry, though.
match.
You should be a little. Well, I guess
Evelyn
he is a
Summers?
detective, but
What is it now?
You knew Evelyn?
As well as I wanted to know Evelyn. She's a pain in the ass, always coming in here, cadging drinks, never had any money. She was in just a couple of nights ago.
Did she ever tell you where she was staying?
I don't know. I think she was living rough. She had that kind of stunk about her.
stunk.
Who did she drink?
What is the
A
1940s,
bunch of these
but
guys. Ask around.
let's talk to you. What up,
What's
dude?
your name?
Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Mind if I ask you some questions, Mr. McCaffrey?
I'm just a starving writer, detective.
This guy's a creep. I don't
What do you
like
want
you.
to ask about?
Evelyn Summers, and why she was found beaten and strangled in the rail depot on Santa Fe.
Okay. I see your
I
point.
really don't like this guy
How
already.
well did you know her?
I can't say that I knew her. It was more like I was aware
You're,
of her.
yeah. This character, you can tell he's just made for you not to like him. And look at that face and the stupid. He just looks conceited. I am going to doubt this dude for days.
Did you see Evelyn last night?
No, I was at home. Writing.
From all that motion, I bet you're lying.
Do you want to get dragged into this, McCaffrey? Do you want us to get interested in you?
She hung out with this powder
Knew it.
puff, James Tiernan. They haunted the public library together.
How well do you know James Tiernan?
I know he works some kind of plebeian job at...
Oh, plebeian,
Rawlings
don't you have your
Lane.
sophisticated writer vocabulary?
Rawlings. I know that place. Corner of 9th and Grand. A lot of cops pull there on Tuesday nights.
Thank you, Rusty, for that
You
great
have a criminal
information.
record, Mr. McCaffrey.
Nothing serious. I've had a few skirmishes.
I want to believe him, but I don't like him, and he seems like a liar. Doubt.
You want to save me some time, or do you want me to
Ooh.
look up your file?
Industrial disputes, strikes, workers' rights, that kind of thing.
A regular fifth columnist. Nice to meet you, comrade.
Thank you for
Wow,
the
I'm doing pretty good on this
Mr.
mission so far, and I shouldn't have said that. I'm usually not the best with questions. And is there anything else I could find here? Why?
You a friend of Evelyn
Ooh,
Summers?
more people.
Who's asking?
Very cute. You know who's asking.
I know my rights.
You don't have any. Answer the question.
Evelyn mooches for drinks. I don't have any time for that.
Was that so hard?
Keep writing me, copper.
You dude. And I thought this was the song for Fallout 3 that's in this game, but sadly no. It is. The game takes place in the 1940s, so it's supposed to have like Fallout-esque. It has Fallout-esque. I like using that word esque type of music. And where do we want to go check out next? Locations. We have the bar we're already at. It seems like we're gonna have to come back to the bar. Can I still question someone in here? Can I talk to the bartender again and something? Nope.
The regulars might have something else to tell you, but I don't.
It seems like we're gonna have to come back here for something. Maybe someone else is here. Suspicious, because usually it gets crossed out once you're here and you don't have to come back. The liquor store. I want to go to the liquor store because that list seemed kind of suspicious. To the liquor store. Away!
You know the way. You can drive.
Rusty, you can drive my car. I don't care if you're not a star. Or something, how the Beatles song goes. Wow,
I'm tired. McCaffrey.
There'll come a day, and it's coming very soon. We'll run him and the rest of his pinko buddies out of Los Angeles.
Amanda's a suspect, Rusty.
Oh boy. Finally, we've made it to the weird liquor store where this lady was ordering more than liquor. Something seems really suspicious. Maybe that's where that bowling dude, maybe he frequented here too.
What can I do for you?
LAPD, Phelps and Galloway. We're making inquiries into the murder of Evelyn Summers.
Evelyn? She's dead?
So he knew him.
You knew Evelyn Summers, Mr.
Robbins. Yes, I knew Evelyn. I was a good friend of her ex.
Oh, so he might have been
She kept some of her stuff
dude
here.
moocher.
Can you show us, please?
Sure.
That would
Come
explain
this
the
way.
list if she kept some of her stuff here. And why do I feel like this guy's gonna run? Usually when people say something like that, they're like, oh yeah, I'll go get their stuff. I'm out. Peace. I'm looking you. I'm looking at you, son. Good old Rusty.
He's joking, Mr. Robbins.
She kept a bed here, but I probably shouldn't have let her. An alcoholic in a liquor store. That was never going to work out, was it?
Let's see what there is to
We'll
offer.
take a look around.
Photo frames always give
She
something
wasn't
good.
always such a loner.
And a book. I see.
Evelyn was reading Aristotle?
Evelyn wasn't stupid. The only stupid thing about her was her music.
So she read interesting books. Well, not necessarily interesting, sophisticated. Let's see what else is around here. A ball. Oh, so she really did like this bowling place. She's got a freaking bowling pin. What's it say? Oh, yep. God, how do I? There we go.
Rawlings Bowling Alley. Maybe Evelyn did something other than drink or
Huh.
something.
That would make sense. And this probably is also put here by the game designers in case you didn't get that information out of the other people.
Evelyn hadn't held down a job for quite some time before she was killed.
And this thing.
When exactly did Evelyn work in the pictures?
A few years ago. She worked in legal copyrights.
Okay. So she had something to do with that films group. Let's see what else we can find. What picture? They had a daughter? Well, she's not married anymore, but there's gotta be more to this picture. Okay, what else is here? We already checked over there. What are we looking for? Gotta be. No, not you. Why is the mirror broken? It seems odd. Let's see. Is there anything else for us to investigate here? Okay, the music. When the music stops, it tells you you've left the scene of the crime, or scene of whatever you're investigating. I'm trying to see if there's something else interesting here. This is great, interesting commentary, but it's Lazy Saturday, so Sunday, I can be as uninteresting as I want. Is this a clue I really needed? I have a feeling I was just manipulating it wrong. Tell me something. I'm staring into your soul. The heck? You know what? I'm just gonna use my intuition point because this is really making me mad. I have a feeling I've probably already looked at this, but oh wait, apparently all the clues are already found, because usually it would say you can hit the show all clues button, but apparently not. Let's see what this dude has to say. Where are you, man? Where'd you go? Hello? Oh, what up? There we go.
We're trying to account for Evelyn's movements yesterday.
She came by in the morning.
A social visit to pick up some of her things?
She had a couple of bucks and bought a quart of rye.
She was murdered late last night and still extremely drunk. You expect me to believe that she bought a quart here in the morning and it lasted her and her friends a whole day?
You have some way of proving that I'm lying about when she came in here?
When she came in here, I was thinking something maybe off her list, but huh. I guess we could go with the time of death thing, because if she was drunk, she probably came in here later, because if she was drunk then, let's go with that. Ah, crap.
The distinction between the people who are helping
I thought that
and the people who are
I wasn't really sure about that, but he has to be close with her.
Not many people will be sad she's gone. I'll be one of the few.
He seems sincere about that, so let's continue into this.
We got the impression that Evelyn had been sleeping rough of late.
It became difficult for me to have her staying here. Her mother was trying to get her back on the straight and narrow. She's old now. And to be honest, you have to have a good reason to want to get back on.
This guy's making me sad. But at least that helps a tiny bit, and we get to level up. Not even close. Huh. So I guess maybe that letter was written to this dude, and this dude is like her secret lover, and that's why they broke up, and that's why she is the ex-husband. Or maybe he's just gonna run as soon as we leave. Or not. Let's check out this. And apparently there's like a show going on in the background, and I can't think of things to talk about, and I'm stuck back here. What do you want, Rusty?
What do you think?
Check through her belongings.
Check through her stuff, Phelps. That's not creepy at all. Let's head off to the bowling place. That seems like it's going to get us lots of information. To the current destination.
You're behind the wheel.
You're the man now, dog. Come on, idiot. There you go. You can find where a door is. Who's a good detective? Who's a good detective? Drive, man, drive. Oh, and there's not even any witty banner. Witty banter. To the next location. Oh yeah, and I should have mentioned this earlier, and show place of the bowling world. The people that I was going to do this Lazy Saturdays with, the Saves Untitled fan club people, because I wasn't sick and because of the weird timing, I got to kind of like schedule that out for you, because it's like we're in two totally different time zones, most of us. But I will try to work on getting that worked out, and...
Hello, Rusty.
I guess Rusty's a big bowler.
I'm Detective Phelps. Homicide.
You must be new. What's your shoe size?
This is business, Florence. You got a guy who works here by the name of Tiernan?
Sure we do. He's a pin setter. Clears the jams, works the gutters. Go right in. He'll be hopping around the lanes toward the back.
He's a nice boy.
He's a nice boy.
Why do I have the odd feeling that this guy is going to run when we see him and we're going to have like an epic chase through the lanes? That would be really cool. Just like, nah, 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 and there's like bowling balls coming at us and they're like pin setting coming at us.
Tiernan?
I knew it!
LAPD!
You little punk. And the game also has stuff like this besides slow scenes. Oh god, it's gonna be a car chase. You get to see my terrible driving. Oh boy.
There.
Oh yeah, and we just steal people's cars, because we're the police. Screw the police.
What are you waiting for?
Shut
Get
up,
after
Rusty.
it.
We might go faster if we weren't carrying the
Oh,
extra
he
weight.
called you fat. Come on, we're gonna
These
get
are
you.
flashy cars to be parked outside
Wait,
of
babe.
bowling alley.
The lanes attract the fast-living individual.
Rusty, shoot out his tires. That's
Or a
what Rusty's
middle-aged
doing right now. He
individual with the
should
need to
hit it
feel hero.
eventually. Come on.
Hit him, Cole. Spin
Rusty,
him out.
what do you get? You're telling me to spin him out. You can't hit a freaking
Another
tire.
runner.
Come
At
on,
least
man.
we've got a suspect.
Rusty.
Why do they always run?
Rusty.
I'm sure we got the wrong person and
Rust.
more than one of these
Oh, there we go.
officers.
Oh,
They
maybe.
always
Nope.
seem
He
to
didn't
land.
take it out.
Well,
Oh,
your
God.
theories are
Don't
not
die. Don't
clear-cut
die.
by
Don't
any
die.
means.
Ah. How is this guy going from so slow to so fast really quickly? And also, there's a tip if you're playing LA Noire right now. If you take out his bumper or his hood, he'll go a little bit slower. And oh my God. Where are you going, idiot? You're gonna kill
People see him in
yourself
time to get out of the
before we
way.
even get to catch you. Come on, man, slow down.
Phelps, you gotta get me
I'm gonna get
closer.
you closer. Stop complaining, Rusty. Come on.
What if they run because someone's setting them up?
Someone's not
Because they
setting.
feel like
Oh,
they're dead.
crap.
Don't make up ridiculous stories.
We're
Store
gonna
them
get
for
you,
that. Leave that
even
to
if
the
my
person
telephone
that
driving
knows.
stops. And all these chase scenes end eventually. And
looks like we're
oh
going into the
boy,
tunnel.
no crap,
Damn it,
Rusty,
he'll kill
shut up.
himself.
It's all right as long as he doesn't kill us. I'm okay with it.
I love how I already mentioned that. There we go. There's his trunk
Now's
tunnel.
not the time to play around, Phelps.
Dude, shut up, Rusty. This is why I don't like you. At least that other guy who had a V name, and I really can't pronounce his name,
Clean
was
this
nice to
asshole
us.
off. That.
There we go.
About fucking time.
Can I? Rusty, move. I gotta get out of the car and shoot this dude.
Don't catch that train, Phelps.
What, get out of the car, man. I'm gonna shoot you.
Put your hands where I can see them.
That's what I thought. And it also has awesome chase sequences like that. Sometimes they're on foot, sometimes they're on cars. Sometimes the chase sequences happen on top of cars. They're just running around, jumping off of cars. No, not really, but now we cut away to that, which shouldn't be very fast. It should be us just taking him in and possibly questioning him, which is questions that shall be answered next time on Dragon Ball Z. Ha! What a loser. This is why you don't run from the cops. Because the cops always win, even when they lose. And that property is for sale. The only thing that annoys me about this game is probably be better on PC is there's a lot of loading screen time. Let's see. Where do we have to go from now? Do we... I don't know, let's ask Rusty.
I'm at a loss.
Must have missed something of the
That
beans
works
liquor.
too.
For a person living rough, keeping things there must mean something.
No.
Let's get back.
I guess probably that guy might know something about the pin setter. I guess we should ask him that question. And oh, I realized last place we went to, we screwed up
drive.
the perfect questions I had going on. I still need an achievement, bro. I want 100% in this game. Even though this game is ridiculous. I wouldn't say ridiculous. There's a lot of harder games to 100%. This one's kind of hard from what I can tell. I can't really tell because I didn't 100% in it. More cutting! More yawning! And I guess we're okay. Did that guy just get out of the... I'm not going to question it. Let's go back to the liquor store. What up? Why is there random people here? Oh, they're actually a business. I don't like him. Okay, dude. Can we talk to you? Can we talk to you again? Hello?
Are you drunk, mister?
Whatever, man. Get out my way. We're gonna go. Oh, this is the man. Can we talk to you again? No, we can't. Let's continue back here. I guess there's something we had to miss, apparently. Ah, jeez. More clues. Dun-dun. 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 What am I missing? Is it? Did I forget to open the book or something? Is there something right inside the book? Open? No. There we go. Oh,
She was
God.
borrowing books from Grosvenor McCaffrey.
How did I not think to check the inside of the book? Stupid, stupid, stupid. Can I check the inside of this? Is there anything I can do further investigate? No, there's more clues here, too. No, there's not. Apparently there's that noise. And now let's go talk to this dude again, hopefully. We can learn about this Grover Mahuvu Watts. What up?
Do you know a friend of Evelyn's by the name of McCaffrey?
Not personally.
Liar.
We're struggling for leads, Robbins. Did she know McCaffrey?
She idolized him. From what I gather, the feeling was far from mutual.
Maybe
He
that
seems to
letter
peddle a revolutionary stance, fixing the ills of society.
has something to do with this.
You could see how it would appeal to down-and-outs like Evelyn.
Is that the guy
Thanks
who's
for your
been...
help, Mr. Robbins.
I
No problem.
think this guy has been... There's like newspapers that show you future...
Hey.
Oh.
I'd like to make arrangements for the funeral. You think I could get in touch with Evelyn's mother?
Put in a call to the watch commander at Central Station, Mr. Robbins. He'll be trying to reach the next of kin.
Thanks. Get the guy, huh?
Huh.
Evelyn never hurt anybody.
I kind of like this guy. He seems a good concern. I don't know why. I'm sorry I accused you of running, and now more loading screens. This is why the loading screens get annoying, but... maybe it has something to do with that letter. Is the letter the something? I don't know. But, and... Let's see. Yeah, I think we need to make a call.
11 King.
A message from Captain Donnelly. Return to Central.
That would make sense.
11
I
King,
knew we
you're
had
out.
somewhere else to go. Probably we have to go,
Let's not keep the man
question
waiting,
that dude, the dude. And what I was saying, I think that guy who there's these things that kind of give foreshadowing in the game. There are newspapers lying around that, like, the different headlines give different foreshadowings. And it seems like there's always this guy who's peddling narcotics, and I don't like him, and I forget his name because I'm terrible with remembering names. But I think that might be the person she's idolizing, or maybe I'm completely off with that. That's what I like about this game. And also, there's not a lot of talking in Lazy Saturdays, and it's not as exciting as regular LP videos, because it's a Lazy Saturday. It's something that says try out a game, and to give you usually a long video with a bit less effort, but it's just something to do if you're bored or you're lazy on Saturday or Sunday, if you know what I'm saying. And I love how I'm saying Saturday all the time for Sunday, and then on Saturday I always say Sunday, because I'm just dumb. Do we get to question some dudes and rough them up? Do we get the rabble with the rabble-rousers?
The captain is downstairs with Ray Pinker and
Carruthers. I guess we have to go downstairs. Last time we went downstairs, it was something for some super secret business that I can't share with you because it's top secret and I was told to share with no one. Let's see, that is the staff-only room. I think we go in here. We go in some room down here. Actually, no, I don't think it's that door. It's that one with the dude outside of it. Here we go.
What's this about, Captain?
Ray and Mal have some concerns over the Henry and Muller cases, which I don't want aired outside of this room.
The evidence is solid, Captain.
I agree, Rusty. It's just that corpses keep piling up.
Copycats.
I've been banging the same drum. But the notes and the lipstick messages.
Evelyn Summers, Cartel Classic Carmine. Each woman, same brand, same color.
Teresa Terrelson didn't have a lipstick message.
Technically, you're right, Rusty. She didn't have any lipstick, but she did have a message. We found it beneath her dress, scraped with a sharp stick.
What did it say?
You sure you want to know?
Oh, God.
Ray?
As far as we can be sure, it said cunt.
Oh, that's nice.
That's
Great
one
thing
way
of
of
putting
looking
at my
at it.
channel.
Looking at what?
Cunt is all about access, Phelps. You're married, so yours is mortgaged. Some of us like to pay by installments. This guy doesn't like to pay at all.
Why are you so angry, Mal?
Because I just had to fire one of my assistants. He was a friend of Jameson's. God knows what he might have been up to.
Captain, we have good leads in the Summers case, but it's up to you to decide how we proceed.
Keep this under your hat for now. And if Follow up
I
on
want to
Evelyn's
find
house.
about the Dahlia.
I want
Is
daily
he the
reports.
dude who's been doing all this? Or dudette? That'd be crazy if it was a girl. Even though I really shouldn't be. I shouldn't be sexist in who I think the
Got our
murderers is.
orders. Back to the Summers case. Get an address for McCaffrey. He'll have blown the bar. I'll meet you outside.
Okay, where's the phone call?
Thinking of moving up to a 40.
I don't want to be sexist about who I think murders people. Let's make a phone call. Let's call 911. Shorty fire
message for
burning on the
KGPL.
dance floor. Whoa. I don't like rap, actually I kinda do sometimes when it's people
badge
I
1247.
like now. Let Mr. Phelps talk, cause the detective needs help for
I need an address for a
Grosvenor
Grosvenor
McCaffrey. He lives at apartment 6. That's kind of creepy. They know exactly the apartment he lives at. But he's there, and I should stop singing because I'm tired. I'm just going to make a fool of myself. And let's go to Mr. McCaffrey, the idol of the murdered lady's apartment. So now let's set our location. Let's set it as the apartment. Let's set his destination. And let's go, go, go. Drive me places, man. And there's one achievement, and see that hot dog vendor over there? Actually, I think he's ice cream.
Depends. What you got to do with it?
Okay, I don't know. Listen to
Would
this.
it bother you to put the wrong
And I
person
like
away?
this. I like this theme.
On what? On
This
whether
song
anyone
right
except the
here.
poor son of a bitch in the slammer ever found out.
It's very, like, peaceful. But that hot dog guy, there's one achievement where you have to finish a mission with, like, a ton of damage to the city and people. I just made it my personal mission, for some reason, to take out every single vendor I could find. And I always thought they were hot dog vendors. And that's the thing I was talking about on the loading screen that was over there. I just assumed they're all hot dog vendors, even though I think it says ice cream on the carts. But I just made it my personal vendetta to take out every single one I saw, because... screw hot dogs or ice cream. Actually, no. Ice cream's nice. I don't want to screw ice cream. And that took us right to here. I didn't even have to cut. Yay, on Lazy Scott. And now we have to go to creepy apartment 6, and I am getting very cold for some reason. Maybe I should get a jacket. And oh, I went right by this thing that I should look at. Even though we already know he's in apartment 6 because the phone lady's a creeper. Let's go see. Let's go to the party. Where are you? Let's see. I'm guessing apartment 6 is upstairs somewhere. This seems like okay. Rooms 5 and oh, I almost just went the wrong way. Let's see. 6. Hello. Kick in his door. Kick in his door.
Doesn't look like anybody's home.
Terrible shame. Means there's nobody to let us in. You want to do
Get
the
in his
honors,
door.
Phelps?
Kick in his door. Boom shakalaka. This is a creepy looking apartment. But it has clues to everything. Oh, bloody. That's not... oh, and the guy in the cutscene we saw had one of these things. It always seems like all these people get murdered. Oh.
He said he was at home. He said he didn't know her. And we have...
That guy is...
Let's see, Carruthers.
yep, that guy is screwed. He's going to jail.
Is that you, Grosvenor? Who are you guys? What are you doing in here?
We're from the LAPD, ma'am. Do you know where we might find McCaffrey?
I'm his neighbor. Is he in trouble?
Look, lady, we need to find him, and in a hurry. Are you going to give me trouble?
He has a pigeon coop up on the roof. He spends his mornings up there when he's been drinking.
How do we get up there?
Down the hall and up the stairs.
Thank you, lady.
Drunk and in command of a carrier pigeon. Surely.
Oh, there's the other half of the thing.
Citation.
Wow, this dude is getting looked for it.
Torn from the letter we found beside the body. At the very least, I'd say it ties McCaffrey to the
This
scene.
dude is done for. He's going to jail. What else is here? Is that it? One of those sophisticated books like she had?
Not much help.
Nope. No one cares about big fancy works of literature. So nothing else. Okay, cool. All the stuff. Now we can go catch this idiot on the pigeon coop. Get out of my way, bood. 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 Up the stairs. I want to jump out the window. No, I can't. It's not that free, like, sandbox world as, whatchamacallit, like a GTA would be. But it's still another free-ish world Rockstar game that is amazing. Rockstar makes really good games. And stairs. More stairs! Yay, roof access. Something tells me this guy is smart enough and he's gonna run, and that annoys me. I don't like running chases. Oh, me? No, I don't think he really has anywhere to go, and this dude is a creep.
Grosvenor McCaffrey!
The pigeon is going to stop us. I'm going to get you, Mr. McCaffrey. I'm gonna slide down this ladder because I'm cool. I'm gonna run down these things. No, what are you doing, Phelps? Go! Stop being, don't look up! You're gonna lose the freaking subject. Slide down. Come on, Phelps. You're gonna lose this idiot. Where is he? Oh. Phelps, do you know how to do things? We're gonna lose this suspect because you don't know how to do basic things a 5-year-old can do.
You a runner, McCaffrey? Stay and fight the good fight.
I'm gonna kill you. I wish he had a gun because I need to get that achievement. Ooh, that was weird, but that was cool how the thing faded in time. I want to get the achievement where I have to fire a warning shot to stop people from running, but he shows no sign of having a gun, so I can't do that. I just want to get close enough so I can tackle him. What are you gonna do? Oh, there's a fence there. What up, ninja? I can do that too, even though I'm like 20 years older than you. Oh, you done for. You gonna get tackled. You gonna get tackled. You gonna get... What up, son? Oh.
McCaffrey, you're under arrest on suspicion of murdering
Suspicion?
Evelyn Summers.
Dude, he has the stuff in his apartment. He ran when you tried to get him. Well, so did that other guy. It's always confusing when people run, but I guess everyone's scared of the cops because the cops are just bad boys. They're coming for you. Yo, what up? I just say yo, what up a lot. Cutting to the next thing because I can't think of things. Yawning is a contagious thing.
We need to get downtown and
Oh, really? All that to get back here?
Unless Tiernan set him up.
Hmm.
You don't think that asshole Jameson could have done it, do you?
I think it is this
Whoever
guy.
did it. At least it wasn't that Dahlia.
How do you know that McCaffrey didn't do the Dahlia?
This.
We have a list of over 200 suspects. His name was never on it.
If you think the list is exhaustive, Rusty, who am I to argue?
Listen, let's just work the case at hand,
So
shall
many.
we? Then we can sit down and put all
Dahlia,
the puzzle pieces together.
I don't even know, and my
hold
lack
you to
of
that.
remembering names doesn't help me trying to figure out who did what. Gah, I want to figure out who did it, even though we won't ever know for sure, just like any real thing. People are savage beings that lie, and we just have to deal and try to find the truth within the lies. Quote me on that. Save as Untitled. Lies hide within the truth, and the truth will never be revealed without some lies. And if I'm lying with this, well, just be truthful to this lie, because you don't know when you're gonna die. And I am so fly, I don't know why, and now we're at the jail. Let's go not die, because we're gonna investigate with these dudes, see which one is not a bad person. I don't know. Let's go. Oh, lineup. We never got to see a lineup before. Yay.
You sure you can make it stick with one of these suspects, Jeff?
It's either McCaffrey or Tiernan, sir. I think Jameson is an aberration.
All right. I'll deal with that degraded lunatic myself. He's got some fearful retribution coming. Tiernan isn't one, McCaffrey isn't two. I want a confession from one of them.
Alright.
Don't fail me, young Phelps.
Young Phelps. Let me look at my notes real quick, so I can try to jog my memory. She's the girl who's found dead. Okay. Nelson Gaines is that dude who really doesn't matter anymore. Jameson is the creep who kissed the dead body. That guy's just really weird. He's not a bad guy. He's just really weird. McCaffrey. He's the writer who did it and seemed ridiculously crazy. Might be writing about this murder or something. James Tiernan is really tied to this person, but might be set up. And Robbins, he seems he gave us a lot of information. He seemed genuinely sad Unless he's a really good liar, he's not our man. And he's not even here, so I really hope he's not our man. What up, hater?
You ready to answer some questions?
You think I have all the answers?
I don't like you. You're a
People who
creep.
run from the police usually have something to hide.
Touché, detective. Let's see where this takes us.
You told us you barely knew Evelyn Summers.
She hung around sometimes. I had very little to do with her.
Let me check my notebook. Dark hair, medium height, and build. Could that be him? Let's see. Who are we interviewing? Oh, we're interviewing, wait, Grover McCaffrey. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm very bad with names, I told you. So let's see. Is it the letter or the book that we go ahead? I want to say letter, because that seems a little suspicious that she had some of it. Why can't I choose this? What about the book? Why can't I choose that? Oh, because that's my evidence. Liar.
You'll have to do better than that, Grosvenor. We know about you and Evelyn.
Evelyn was a lush, and a boring one at that. You can't link her to me.
Then how did she have half of the letter? Ah, seriously? There's gotta be...
What you think you know and what you actually
I guess
do,
it's the
detective.
book then. That annoys me when something like that happens.
Evelyn died sometime around midnight. Remind me, where were you?
I was at home, writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
I don't like your lying ass.
You're gonna need to do better if you don't want to swing for this.
I was having a political meeting in my apartment.
Cheese and crackers for the fifth columnist.
Some of these people will corroborate your story.
I won't give up names of party members.
Good. It's your funeral.
Oh, God.
Tiernan, Grosvenor.
Make it stick, detective. The party has good lawyers.
I hate when you don't get questions. Gah. Annoyed. I guess we have to talk to this other dude. This is what makes me keep wondering about this game. When you screw up on an interview like that. Ah. Let's see what this dude has to say. Maybe we'll get a confession from him. What up?
Why did you run, Tiernan?
I was the last one to see Evelyn that night. I knew you would think it was me.
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
That's... Let's see. This dude is... What's his name? James Tiernan. Tiernan. Oh, shit. I'm just gonna doubt you because I don't like you.
Sounds like half an answer to me, Tiernan. Were you sleeping with her?
That's none of your business.
Well, that didn't work. Great.
Aristotle's Metaphysics, the book that belonged to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at her once and laughed in her face.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it?
She wanted something of his.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Huh.
He's full of the common man routine, but he props up a bar like the rest of us. Evelyn thought he was going to be a great novelist. He had nothing but vitriol for her.
I'm not getting anywhere. This really pisses me off.
No, I don't.
Have access to a lug wrench?
No, we use a lot of them to clear jams in the pin setting machines.
That makes sense.
Evelyn was beaten to death with a lug wrench. We found a wrench at McCaffrey's apartment.
You see? It was McCaffrey. He had nothing but hatred for me and Evelyn.
What?
Evelyn was missing a ring from her right hand.
That's strange. She always wore a big black circular disc with a white E in the middle. It was made from an old typewriter key, a present from the prop department at her old movie studio.
We're going to talk to McCaffrey. You need to think about what you've told us.
What?
You're
I
not
didn't get anything from these guys. What am I supposed to do? I guess we call someone. This is one of the things that bothers me about this game. When you screw
Operator,
up
give me
bad,
dispatch.
I just, I went full idiot there.
Putting you through now.
I didn't even get anything right.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need the jacket on a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Just a moment, Detective. McCaffrey was formerly under surveillance by the Red Squad. Convictions for petty theft. Dishonorable discharge from the Army during training at Syracuse. Assault on a local woman. Says he almost beat the woman to death.
Thanks, ma'am.
I don't like McCaffrey. I already didn't even like this dude. Where is the room? I always get discombobulated. I am probably going to accuse you, bro.
You were in the war?
Yes, I was. Seeing the things that I saw, it changes a man. I came back here determined to change things. All I wanted was a pen and an opportunity to speak out.
You told us before that you had only minor run-ins with the police. You didn't mention petty theft.
I've never been in trouble for violence. That's the salient point here, isn't it?
No.
You're holding out on us.
Well, we know he's been out.
What other trouble have you been in?
I was in a few labor disputes before the war.
He used that name that was on the other thing. No, what? Gah! I didn't even know you could fail an interrogation. What the heck? Oh, God. I guess I was supposed to hit lie and then use the evidence we just got. I thought that would be... I really need to think these things out. Gah, blah, shah. Did we... Are we restarting from the complete beginning? Or are we going back to the mid thing?
You ready to answer some questions?
You think I have all
Yep,
the
we're going back to the very beginning. I will probably cut around here and see what I didn't get last time.
Let's see where
Hopefully I
this
can
takes
remember
us.
my stupid answers from last time. Okay, we tried the missing letter last time. Let's try the book. Hopefully this is right.
We know that you thought enough of her to loan out your copy of the Metaphysics.
I what? I did no such thing. That bitch stole
There
that
we
book
go.
from my
That's what we
apartment.
need.
The impudent
Whoa,
fucking moron.
dude.
And that made you angry?
Chill.
Angry? I was livid. Looking up at me with that stupid face of hers, begging me to forgive her. Aha. Very good. That's one to you, detective.
You sick man.
Evelyn died sometime around midnight. Remind me, where were you?
I was at home, writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
You're lying,
Let's
McCaffrey.
see.
You were out at the rail yard.
And what do you have that proves I was there?
Maybe the letter?
How about half of Rebecca
That
Summers'
was
last
how you're supposed to use the
correspondence
letter?
with her daughter?
What are you talking about?
Huh? I don't understand, but
After
let's
you were
see.
done beating Evelyn, you searched her and found her mother's letter. That old lady's anguish amused you.
I know nothing about a letter or Evelyn's goddamn mother.
So what was it doing on your
Whew.
writing desk?
I don't know, but if I didn't put it there, somebody else did. Try exercising your powers of deduction on that.
I don't like you.
It's either going to be you.
Okay, so we got both the questions right this time. Hopefully we can
Make
do
it
the same
stick,
thing with the other
detective.
guy.
The party has good lawyers.
I feel like this guy might have, even though as much as I don't like him, I feel like he might have got set up by this other dude. But the other guy seems like he liked her so much. Why would he? And I could see why you'd want to set up the dude who really didn't like. But why would you go so far just to murder your friend?
Why
Come
did
on,
you
Tiernan.
run, Tiernan? She was old enough to be your mother, Tiernan. You banging her?
That's none of your business.
You a mama's boy, Tiernan?
That got an interesting response, but still was not the right thing. Tiernan didn't tell us anything. I I have this odd feeling that if we got more information out of him, we'd find out that Tyrion was
Operator, give me
jealous of him
R&I.
because he, because the girl liked him not as much as the creepy writer dude who didn't even like her. But we won't be able to find out because I'm stupid with questioning. I know about Rosner Cleveland. He beat some women. If I fail this again, I'm gonna punch somebody. Possibly Rusty, because you're fat. Yeah. Now we get to use our good line of questioning that I should have done last time because I'm an idiot, and we will finally get to know what this dude is hiding. Ugh. I don't like you, but I think it's the other guy.
And an opportunity to speak out.
That's why I
You
like
told us
this game.
before that you had
Makes you
only
think.
minor run-ins with the police. You didn't mention petty theft.
I've never been in trouble for violence. That's the salient point
Shut
here,
up.
isn't it?
You're lying, McCaffrey. You have a history of violence towards women.
How do you turn a couple parking tickets and a petty theft misdemeanor into an assault charge?
With this. Bum, bum, bum. Your criminal record, son.
We know all about you and your dishonorable discharge, beating some poor woman near to death in Syracuse. You've never been in combat, McCaffrey. Your whole life is a fraud.
She was a goddamn
Whoa.
whore. She tried to steal
Dude.
from my wallet. I could have fought for this country. I could have.
You beat her because she stole from you. Because she tried to outsmart you.
The ignorant audacity
Jesus,
of the
dude.
bitch. What is a man
I
supposed
really
to
don't
do?
like you now.
Sit there
You're
and
just a
take
jerk.
it? How is a man supposed to call himself a man?
And Evelyn Summers, a poor, drunken nobody, stole your book.
And she got what was
Yes.
given to her.
You did it.
Grosvenor McCaffrey, I'm charging you with the murder of Evelyn Summers. She was a sad lady who never hurt anyone except herself. I hope God finds a way to forgive you.
I don't like you. Even though you might have not done it.
Congratulations, boys. You bagged a fine catch. Another red to boot. Grand. Now, I want you to put this business about a repeat offender out of your
Dahlia.
mind. This McCaffrey creature shows no remorse. And neither will the grand jury. You would have to walk a long mile to find a better candidate for an unmarked plot at the prison graveyard.
So I guess we win, but this is what this game bothers me. You never feel completely satisfied and you feel like you put the wrong person behind bars. I mean, it is just a game, but it makes you feel for the people. Grosvenor McCaffrey can write a tell-all memoir from his cell on death row. Bro, oh, I still have a feeling that other guy might have set the writer up. This is why I like this game. It makes me think, and it actually like legitimately bothers me. So I hope you guys enjoy this. It's gonna take a lot of editing for me, and oh geez, with an hour of footage. I hope you guys enjoy this. This was Lazy Sunday, and I am tired as Untitled, and I didn't do much talking in this video, but I will see you again on Monday with my Pokemon Black continuing, and something near the end of that. It's crazy. It's crazy, but here's the end of the video. Subscribe maybe, and all the other ones, you can watch them because Lazy Saturday is a series.